kindergarten. Nice to see you. I have a story for you today and an activity that goes along with it after I read the story. Before I read the story, I'm wondering if you can make a prediction about what the story is going to be about. That means, can you make a guess? And I've gathered some things here. They're all the same. They might look different, but they're all very similar. And I'm wondering if all of these things behind me, I wonder if they make you wonder what the story is going to be about. Maybe I'll have this one come up nice and close. So here's one. Here's another one. So I've got this little one. So what do you think the story is going to be about? If you said boxes, you're right. This is a story about boxes. All right, here goes. The story is called Not a Box, and it was written by Antoinette Portia. And I'm gonna give you a heads up. You really gotta use your imagination with this story. And oh, maybe you've heard this story before. If you've heard this story before, great. I love that. You can look for more things in the illustrations, or you can maybe listen for new words. So if you've already heard this story, great. Then you can bring new ideas to the story. And if this is your first time hearing the story, I think you're gonna like it. Ready? Not a Box. Like I said, by Antoinette Portia. She's the author and the illustrator. Why are you sitting in that box? Bunny sitting in a box. It's not a box. And look at what you're noticing. It turned into something else. And if you use your imagination, could you imagine that page turning into a race car? It's not a box, it's a race car. What are you doing on top of that box? It's not a box. Rabbit peek. So we went from standing on a tall box, maybe this little bunny figure, this bunny character, dun da da, it's a mountain. Why are you squirting a box? And you can already guess what the rabbit's gonna say. It's not a box. I said it's not a box. Now you're wearing a box. You know what the bunny's gonna say. This is not a box. Are you still standing around in that box? It's not a box. And now we have 4 different ideas. Maybe the bunny was using his imagination. There are 4 different ideas the bunny came up with that the box could be. Well, what is it then? Okay, you see this little page? What do you think this could be? You can take a minute and think. What does your imagination say this box could be? What do you see that makes you say that? Bunny's thinking. What could this box be? It's my not a box. And then there's a whole imagined world, well, out of this world, that goes with it. All right, not a box. So that's fun. I love the idea of thinking about boxes. And looky, I sent this home with you. And if you take off the paper clip, this is just a little message on the purple paper. Bum, ba, da, da, here is not a box. What you have here is just this tiny little book. And there's a picture of the bunny in the box. And there's a picture of the bunny on the box. And a picture, 2 more pictures of the bunny in the box. Maybe some other elements there. And then, can you read what that says? The end. So it's just a little book you can use. Pencils or markers or crayons, and you can add your ideas to these beginner drawings. These drawings aren't done. You've got to finish them. So here's one activity you can do. related to boxes and using your imagination. Another thing you can do is you can find a box yourself. What if you found the tiny little box? Is there something you can do to this box to turn it into something else? Or maybe you found an even bigger box and with permission, maybe you can change it into something else. So you could either be working with your hands building something for fun if you have some permission from adults at home, or you can sit in a nice little spot and quietly add your ideas to this little mini book. All right, so that's your art for the week. I love that you're just gonna use your imagination. We're so lucky to have it, and I wanna see what you come up with. Okay, just show the book again, not a box. All right, enjoy your time, kindergarten. Can't wait to see you back in the art room.